Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the rest of your career as it continues to blossom. But obviously, one of the roles I want to focus on is Hulu's East Los High, and you guys are currently in production for season 3. So one of the first questions is, how did you get involved, and what
Yes.
attracted you to the material?
Oh my God. So okay, they when they were first casting for season one, I had just got to LA, and a lot of people were telling me about this casting director, Blanca Valdez. It's like, oh, you need to get with Blanca. She casts. I was like, okay, I gotta find this Blanca lady. And I went to audition, and they had already auditioned all the main characters, and she had me come in and read for. I forgot what character it was, but long story short, I didn't get it, and I was really sad because I was really excited. It was a show about Latinos, and it was the first ever show that I grew up watching, like Saved by the Bell, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and but I never felt like I really saw myself. Like I would watch telenovelas with my grandma and my aunts, but it was never the same because I didn't grow up in Mexico. I couldn't relate to any of the people in the telenovelas because they were the rich upper class of Mexico or wherever they're from, and I didn't grow up rich at all. We were very poor sometimes, but we always had love, so we were rich in love.
Yeah.
um, and so yeah, I just really wanted to be a part of it. I really felt like it was going to be something great. I just had an amazing feeling about it. And season 2 came around, and they had me come in and read again, and I read for Camila. I didn't even know much about the character. It was written a little bit different at first, and I think I must have went in the room to do like 6 readings, 6 auditions. Like it was about 3 callbacks, but the last day they had me there all day, and I auditioned with Ray Diaz that my last day, and he is the guy that plays Nick. Um, and then we just got on. All of a sudden they're like, hey, so they're all, my agent called me like, you want to be on the show? I was like, hell yeah. Like I was getting other auditions. I was getting other auditions for other TV shows, like network shows, that were also blossoming. But I don't know. I didn't care for any of that. I just really, like, my heart was set on this, and yeah, it was even though the show was still kind of a baby, and it wasn't like it wasn't like really really huge. I just felt like, no, this is where I need to be. This is what feels right, and sometimes you just have to go with your gut.
As you may know, I really enjoyed your performance in season 2. You had a heavy load that you had to carry the entire season, and we had the big reveal at the end. So, what do you enjoy most about playing Camilla? Because I feel like she's a really challenging role, but fun at the same time.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It's just Camila is a very dynamic character, and I loved, that there's comedy, and of course it gets dramatic because she's funny, and then she's got all these things going on. But I think what I loved most about it was, as people watch it, and I love hearing people's feedback from the show because a lot of people watch it, and there's, like you said, the reveal's not to the end, and you're watching this girl, and just like in real life, we always see somebody that's always kind of, has an attitude problem or is going here and there, and as in society we can say things like, oh my god, that girl's such a bitch, or she's such a hoe, look at her bouncing from that guy to that girl, whatever. And we become like very judgy of people and their behavior. And then I love that at the end they reveal that she's dealing with something deeper because like in real life we do that to people. We're so quick to judge, but we don't really actually take the time to look into someone and say, hey, what is that person dealing with? Or
I'm sure you can't tell what's gonna happen in season 3, but like I'm really anticipating like how they deal with that subject matter, because I think that's something that we don't usually see on TV, but like it happens in real life. So
yeah.
I guess, can you just say at least that, like, yeah, it's gonna be a great a great ride.
Well, yeah, season 3 definitely. I mean, I think what season 2 did was just kind of set everything up for her character and her journey and what she's dealing with. But definitely, there's definitely going to be um, a lot more into how families deal with these situations, and also how people cope with stuff like that, and just a little bit more stuff like that. I can't really say much.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. It looks like you guys are family on and off set. Is that the case?
Yeah, yeah, it is. We have a lot of scenes together all the time. But so when it's kind of like we're pioneers of this first all Latino cast show. So it does kind of bond you in a different way that I think it would in another show. And you're creating a story. You're creating like a baby together, everybody, and so you're kind of like family in that sense. And plus, we're always like joking around on set, and we're Latino, so we can't help but be loud and and be fun. So it's like a huge fiesta every day.
Man, that's awesome. All right, so Vannessa, thanks for your time and everything. How can people follow you? And what's the release date on Islos Trace?
East Los Trust. I don't know when the release date is, but I'm pretty sure it's in the summer sometime. Hopefully it's sooner than last season's. But I'm not sure. And people can follow me. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, everything. Instagram, Vannessa Vasquez. Vannessa with 2 N's and 2 S's. Kind of special like that.
Well, Vannessa, thank you so much for taking the time out to come on Picture Lock. Congratulations with your career so far, and we're looking forward to seeing where you go in the future.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you for all your support and all your feedback. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. Have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Bye.